College Football 26 has officially dropped, and I'm about to join my first online dynasty. I got this down to 3 schools. We have Utah State, the Wisconsin Badgers, and UCF. When I started this video, I didn't think I was going to pick this team. It's only right to start off the year. I'm going to rep my home state. We are going the Wisconsin Badgers. One thing that has me super excited for the Badgers is recruiting. If you guys didn't know, the Badgers are the only D1 or D2 football program in the entire state. So if we can hold down recruiting in the state of Wisconsin, I feel like we can build a squad. We just got to bring in our hometown recruits. And then when it comes to atmosphere, Camp Randall is always incredible. Unfortunately, EA did not get the rights for Jump Around, but it's okay. The crowd will still be amazing and a huge factor for us. Now, one thing I'm not excited for is the schedule. There's a reason a lot of college football experts are picking the Badgers to win under 5 games this year. Week number 1, we got a home game versus Miami, Ohio. Should be a win. Week 2, we got Middle Tennessee. And then things start getting crazy. Week number 3, we got to travel down south and play at Alabama. Then we start off conference play versus Maryland. A little bit of an extra storyline in this one. Our projected starting quarterback was actually Maryland's starting quarterback last year. Week 6, we're at Michigan. Then we're home versus Iowa. I know they're not ranked, but you can't sleep on Iowa. They're tough every year. Iowa actually steals a lot of players from Wisconsin. A lot of farm boys. We can't let that happen anymore. Week 8, we have the defending national champions, Ohio State University. And then we just follow that up by traveling to number 6, Oregon. These 4 weeks right here, just a brutal part of our schedule. And then after a much needed bye, we got Washington at Indiana. Again, a team that just made the playoffs last year. Another top 10 opponent in the Fighting Illini. Well deserved, by the way. And then we end our season at Minnesota. And every single game we play will be against a real opponent. So yeah, we're going to have to bring our A game every single week. Now, when it comes to the Badgers roster, it's not bad. We're an 85 overall, 86 offense, 84 defense. I'm going to show you guys some of the key players, starting off with Ricardo Hallman, our highest overall player at 91. This guy led the nation in interceptions as a sophomore with 7. And then last year, they just stopped targeting him. In 11 games, he only got targeted 33 times. 89 overall Preston Zachman, another player in the secondary. Just take a look at those physical abilities. That tells you what kind of player this guy is. 6'1", 212. He's going to be an extra player in the box on a lot of plays. No surprise, we have an offensive lineman as one of our best players. The Badgers always produce great O-linemen. Riley Mahlman is no different. 6'8", 320, and this guy's athletic. Great pass blocker. That being said, we're going to be running a little extra behind this guy. Another secondary player, Nazir Forkirian. I may have butchered that last name. We're just going to call him Nazir. Over 50 tackles last year. There's a reason. This guy is a football player. A lot of times you see corners getting a lot of tackles. You're like, well, that's not good because he's giving up a lot of catches. Not so much the case with this guy. He just makes a lot of plays all over the field and even behind the line of scrimmage. This might be the player I'm most excited for, Darian Dupree. Only a sophomore. He's got 90 speed, 93 acceleration. We might have to go back to like that old style Wisconsin football. Just great offensive linemen, great running backs. I'm not saying he's going to join the list of like Jonathan Taylor, Ron Dane, Johnny Clay, my favorites, and Melvin Gordon and James White. I'm not saying Dupree's going to get there. But if we make him a focal part of our offense and he continues to progress, this man could become a serious problem. And of course, we can't forget about our top wide receiver. That is Vinny Anthony II. Feel like a lot of people were sleeping on this man last year, and he had a pretty big season. Now I'm going to quickly show you guys the rest of the roster. So our starting quarterback is going to be Billy Edwards Jr. to start. Check out this freshman Carter Smith. He's got some decent physical abilities. 85 speed, 90 acceleration, 85 agility. I would not mind redshirting him, but at the same time, I'm scared because a lot of times when you redshirt players, they end up transferring. If you guys know like the best scenario on what to do here, let me know. And then when I show you guys the rest of the team, one thing you're going to notice is a lot of our starters are seniors. We're definitely going to have our work cut out for us when it comes to recruiting. Love our offensive line. Across the board, going to be one of the best in the country. Again, when you look at the defensive line, we have seniors starting at every single position, so we're going to have to replace these guys. We got some experience when it comes to these linebackers. I wouldn't mind maybe grabbing an athlete to get some more speed out here. here. And then my favorite part about the team is this cornerback room. Very good top to bottom, including this freshman. Jameer Scott, only a 71 overall, but he's got some great physical abilities. And at 6'1", he's got 90 speed, 94 acceleration. Can't forget about 87 overall Austin Brown. Like I said earlier, this is a very strong secondary. We're going to have our work cut out for us because all these players are seniors. They're graduating. So we got to bring in all new recruits to try and bring in some depth for this secondary next year. And now for recruiting. So I'm going to to save you guys' time. I'm not going to show you like me adding all of these players to my recruiting board. But I love what I'm seeing. A lot of 4-star players from Wisconsin. We got to bring these boys home. We can't be letting them get to other Big Ten schools. We just found our first gem, Joe Davis. He's a right tackle. Shout out the announcer, Joe Davis. He does Fox Sports and all the Dodgers games. He went to Bullitt College. Fun fact. Just a completely useless fact for you guys to know, but now you know it. 4-star running back from Milwaukee, George Ijurututu. I don't know if I said that last name correctly. I don't know how many Ijurututus are in the comment section that can help me out. 90 speed, 89 acceleration. We are #1 on his list. How is this guy not a 5-star? Jamie Thielen, wide receiver out of Michigan. He is 6'1". 94 speed, 92 acceleration, 86 spec catch. I don't know if we could top the other 6 schools on this list, but we gotta try. Getting someone like that would completely change our offense. And just like that, we've already used all our hours. So since this is technically preseason, in the future weeks when we start offering like a lot of scholarships and heavily recruiting some of these guys and seeing if, you know, we're even on their list if they want to play for the Badgers, that's when you guys are going to start seeing a lot more. Unfortunate but expected, 5-star Bobby Peace from Kimberly, Wisconsin. None of the 5-stars from Wisconsin want to play for us. I mean, I guess I can't blame them. We just had our worst season in over a decade. We're looking good on Ijurututu. We're #1 on his list. There's 2 other schools offering him scholarships. We're going to have to fight off the Golden Gophers and the Fighting Illini. I'll be honest, when it comes to recruiting, I'm not sure I know what I'm doing. I just want to make sure we get this guy. I'm going to send the house. Morgan Meredith would be a big one. Like I said, we're going to have our work cut out for us when it comes to bringing in cornerbacks. Ezekiel Gibbs from Green Bay. We're going to have to fight off Iowa, but I would not mind bringing in multiple running backs. We are #2 on Jamie Thielen's list. I don't know if we can top Michigan State. It's going to be tough. So you guys already know what's coming. We are sending the house. Oh, where did this guy come from? Dion Bacon. Kenosha, Wisconsin. This guy doesn't want to play for us, but no one else has offered him a scholarship. We'll be the first. Maybe that'll like garner his interest. I don't know if I use that. Garner his interest. Is that even like the correct thing to say there? We have no issues when it comes to getting running backs. Justice Beavers. But it's not a bad thing having options in case it doesn't work out with either of our top 2 guys. 6'6" tight end from Milwaukee, Mustafa Okoye. 2-man race right now between us and Iowa, which tells me if Iowa is recruiting you and you're a tight end, you got to be pretty good because Iowa always gets good tight ends. And that's going to conclude bye-week recruiting. I like the direction we're heading. Still a long road, but if we can bring in some of these top recruits, I feel like we're going to be in a very good position. All right, boys, we got to stop being a menu merchant. We got to lock in. We got our first game of the year. We do have the advantage in this one when it comes to overall, but at the same time, Miami, Ohio, they've been pretty good the last couple of years. We got it. We're in. There's Bucky. Looks like a night game. It kind of looks like it's raining. I don't like rain games. And I heard there's a lot of them. I'm just going to let you guys watch this presentation because, yeah, this is what's fun about Dynasty. This is actually super sick. This is what I wanted. Starting on defense, this crowd's going crazy. He's going to start off with a run. Oh, he kind of like pinballed off his own guy. That actually really worked in his favor. 2nd and short. I'm going to be on Christian Allegro. We got to watch the touch pass here. No, it's play action. And we get the sack. Nicholas Clayton. We do got to watch out for this guy's quarterback. He does have 87 speed. Okay, his left tackle is absolutely selling. That's Nick Clayton. I want to say he's a freshman getting there again. It looks like weather is going to be a factor, which I would say helps us because we're just going to come out, run this ball. Look at Darion Dupree already starting off with 10 yards. One thing that has me confused, why is Riley Malman at left tackle? Because I just looked at the depth chart. He's our starting right tackle. He's got no safeties over the top. Let's see if we can get him deep here. Okay, he kind of came in hot. I just panicked. Yeah, I don't know why Malman's on the left side. That's actually really weird, but I'm just going to keep running behind him. I'm going to cut this one up with Dupree. It's going to make 3rd down a bit easier. I'm going to watch this left cornerback. I'm either looking Mason on this play or I'm looking Anthony. It's going to be Anthony underneath. Yeah, he did a great job wrapping up. 4th and 2, we got to go for this. We didn't come out here to settle for field goals. I believe we can get 2 yards. I might regret this. I'm going to give him a completely different look. I'm going empty backfield. We got him wide open. Yep, that was easy. Kekahuna, big catch, and we're going to convert. He's probably thinking run on first down. Yeah, he sent everybody. Just get rid of it. We got Ashcraft underneath. I thought we were going to get a little bit more, but we're keeping this guy on his toes. He's obviously guessing run on a lot of these plays. Let's go right back. Darian Dupree. I'm going to cut it up. It's another first down. We're getting about 6 yards per carry and taking a lot of time off this clock. I saw the Badgers do this a decent amount in real life. Little touch pass to Kekahuna. We're going to get the edge, and he's not going to catch us. First touchdown. It feels good. We had to work for it a little bit. He got us to 4th and 2. Other than that, we're winning the game in the trenches, and it's definitely going to set up passing later on. Let's see what he's got for us this time. We were wrecking havoc on his offensive line that first drive. And he's going to call a screenplay. That's really smart. Somebody got blew up on that play. I want to say it was Christian Allegro. He didn't get blown up. He slipped. The field's wet. It's raining. He just lost his traction. Overall, that was a very good first quarter for us. He's going to go back to the run. Yeah, we're going to force him inside. And look who it is, Christian Allegro. It's because I was just hyping him up. You got to hype up your players so they play better. I'm going to start pressing our cornerbacks. I want this guy to try and go downfield. I don't think he can do it. This is all he wants to do. He just wants to run, and he just wants to dump it down underneath. I love that the stadium post just goes right back to Max. He's going touch pass. He's going to cut it up and barely get it. We're making this guy work for everything. It's going to be an inside handoff, just nowhere to go. He's struggling to get over midfield. I thought about sending a little corner blitz. I'm just going to use her Nizier. Oh, I over pursued. I got too excited. That was not a first down. I'm going to blitz here. Got him in the backfield. We made the play with Nizier. Someone else was in there. That's going to make it 4th and 1. And yeah, he's 100% going for this. Give me this stop right here. It's game over. It's the first half. I'm already saying that. See what he dials up. It's going to be a run. They gave it to him. Wow, I thought we had that stop. He keeps the drive going. That's his, is that his second 4th down conversion? This is what I don't like because, yeah, now our defense is spending way too much time on the field. It's a screenplay. Look who it is. Nizier. That's going to be an 8-yard loss. This is what we want. 2nd and 18. He's going to have to try and take a shot. That's up for grabs. And we dropped 2 interceptions. That was Nizier on that first one. He's just everywhere. What a job by our defense. So technically, he got over the 50, but we pushed him back. And I'm going to fair catch this. We got ourselves to a little bit of a 2-minute drill. Also, I apologize. My camera shut off. I think only for a few minutes. I'm sorry. It's just been so long since I've last recorded. We're going to have one-on-one in the outside. I'm just going to go Vinny Anthony. And he's going to go up and get it. That's too easy. This is when I wish Malman was on the right side because I'm just going to do a little rollout play here. Can we make this throw? I think we got it. They're going to say incomplete. That looked like a catch. You got to remember, you only need 1 foot in college. They overturned it, first down. So we're already at his 30 in 20 seconds. We're almost moving the ball a little too quick. Let's go back to the run. Oh, look at that block. Dupree. And he's going to take some ankles. It's a touchdown. I know I said we were moving the ball too quick. I couldn't pass that up. There is a lot happening. Someone got out there, just pancaked somebody. Dupree took some ankles, and then he fought for that extra yardage. Last time I checked, it said Darian Dupree was like a extremely high chance of transferring. We cannot let this man get away. If we have him for 3 full seasons, he'll be so good in our offense. I'm surprised our stadium pulse is kind of low at the moment because we just had that crazy touchdown. It's still the first half. Maybe it's the rain. It's putting a damper on everyone's mood. I'm going to go straight up man coverage. We just want to try and keep things in bounds. That's actually... Oh, he dropped it. I was going to say that's perfect, but 3rd and 7, I'm sending a blitz off the left side. Okay, that's completely my fault. I kind of forgot our linebackers, they don't have, the greatest agility when it comes to usering. That would have been a huge stop, too. 3rd and 7. Ooh, this is up for grabs. Intercepted! We didn't get the feed in. I want to say we actually landed on his receiver and we didn't get a body part in bounds. I know we didn't get it, but our corners are tough. Hallman on one side, Nizier on the other. And then we got plays like this where they're just both on the right side, which is probably why that guy was wide open. We need to not do that anymore. I got to give this guy credit. He's fighting and taking a lot of time off this clock. He has over 6 minutes of possession. I'm surprised he called a timeout in that last one. Because, yeah, he had the first down, which stops the clock. Now, if we get him in bounds, he might be in trouble. He's going to try and take off. It's a fumble! And we got it. I want to say Nazir came flying in. He forced that fumble. That was such a bailout. I got stuck on a D lineman, and you can't switch stick when you get stuck on a D lineman. You're in no man's land. We can't take a knee here. I'm just going to go fullback dive. We need like 1 yard. Okay, that was way too close for comfort. That's going to do it. He just put together a bit of a drive. Other than that, we absolutely dominated this first half. Started the second half. Let's get some points on this drive. Put this game away. Great block by Dupree. We got Vinny Anthony wide open. Is that on us? I want to say it's on us. A legal man downfield. We're going to have Mason wide open here in this corner route. I did not want to float that. They said we caught it. You need to understand, we're playing at home. The refs are on our side. Look at this guy's defense. No respect for the deep ball. I'm going Vinny Anthony here. One-on-one coverage. He's got a step. That's our first incompletion. 3rd and 11. I feel like I'm kind of losing my edge a little bit here. Got him wide open. There we go. Perfect ball to Mason. He just keeps getting open. I like showing the tight ends love because they do such a good job blocking for us that, I like to throw them the ball now and then. Ooh, he really didn't fall for that. We scored a touchdown in the touch pass earlier, so I was hoping he was just going to kind of commit to that. This has got to be straight up man coverage. I'd have to think the C route gets open. Wow, that was great coverage. Sheesh. Who is that guy over there? He had that locked. 3rd and 19. I'm not going to go deep. We're just going to go with a little screen pass here. Dupree dropped it. Why do I feel like that could have been a house call? We had blockers in front and a lot of green grass. Not a good drive by me. We're just going to settle for points. I missed it. Look, it's the rain. I'm telling you guys, this rain is throwing everything off. If this was a sunny day, that's right down the middle. I got to make up for this. I got to make a user play here. He's going to go with a screen play of his own. I feel like he's kind of taunting me. Let's just start blitzing everybody. I've had enough of this guy. He's going to actually run it here. He's going to squeak out 5 yards. This could be the ball game. 4th and 3. If we get a stop, it's over. And he's got another conversion. We do such a good job at getting this guy to 4th down, and then we just can't get him off the field. That's why I got to recruit maybe a couple more athletes. We really don't have a user. Oh, he's got us deep. What happened there? Hill just got straight up beat. So all of a sudden, we get a ball game. Why am I actually a little nervous? I mean, we should be up 3 scores. It's not my fault. It's a monsoon out here, and I missed a field goal. Dupree, I need you to put the team on your back. 2nd and short. I feel like you won't be ready for it. Let's take a shot on this play. Or we can get a penalty. I do not want to talk about what's going on at the moment. I don't see anyone open. We get sacked. Someone has to get open on this, right? This play is called triple slant. He's got to make a choice. We got him wide open. Kekahuna! And we get a block on top of it. He's been clutch for us. We didn't seal it yet, but I can take a little bit of a deep breath after that one. Let's just keep playing big boy football. Yeah, our offensive line just putting in work. And Dupree continuing to take ankles. Looks like Dupree's a little bit tired. So we got our backup in the game, Cade Yakimelli. This guy's a bit of a bruiser. I don't mind him being in the game late here. I was thinking we were going to get Dupree back after the 2-minute warning. I guess not. But that's all right. We got Yakimelli bouncing off of tackles. It's a first. Now we got Dupree back in the game. One more first down. This one's over. We want to make sure we stay in. Oh, he's fighting a little too much for us. He got pushed out. I'm just going to keep on feeding Dupree here. Psych, I'm going Vinny Anthony. I don't think he can catch us. And it's going to be a touchdown. That's going to seal it. We let this guy hang around for way too long. As long as we don't give up like a touchdown in 2 plays, we should be all right. And it helps that our defensive line is getting some pretty quick pressure. And we got it. Yep, ball don't lie. What a play by Latimer. We might have a house call here. Okay, just kidding. I forgot that big man could just stretch out like that. We had some rusty moments, but other than that, we pretty much dominated. I mean, we had 16 first downs, over 100 yards more of offense, 13 of 15 passing. Billy Edwards, super efficient for us. Look at Nazir, 8 total tackles, 2 for a loss. Had a forced fumble, and if he caught that interception, oh, this man would be... He'd be winning player of the week honors. We're going to be on to Middle Tennessee in week 2, and then I don't want to get ahead of myself. I feel like we got to include that Alabama game. We got to travel down there and play at Alabama. Nervous for that one, but at the same time excited to see what we can do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.